Hey everyone, today we'll be taking another look at the book Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader to explore where and how Vader created his lightsaber. It's not too lengthy of a video, but I know many of you have asked me to do a video on this, so here we go. The scene I'm going to read from the book picks up just after the last two videos I made, which I'll have show up at the end of this video. But for those who haven't seen it, I'll briefly explain. Vader was sent back to the Jedi Temple to find a holocron for Sidious. Among his search, he began to reminisce about everything that he had done there during Order 66, the death of Master Windu, and later, his interaction with Padme. The scene takes place just after his heavy breathing slows to a normal pace as he decides to stop thinking about everything that went wrong. Let's begin. Extending his right arm, he took hold of the lightsaber and turned it about in his hand. Just 3 standard weeks old, assembled as Sidious had wished, in the shadow of the moonlit-sized terror weapon he was having constructed. It had now tasted first blood. Sidious had provided the synth crystal responsible for the Crimson Blade, along with his own lightsaber to serve as a model. Vader, though, had no fondness for antiques, and while he could appreciate the handiwork that had gone into fashioning the inlaid, gently curved hilt of Sidious's lightsaber, he preferred a weapon with more ballast. Determined to please his master, he had tried to create something novel, but had ended up fashioning a black version of the lightsaber he had wielded for more than a decade, with a thick, rigid hand grip, high output diatium power cell, dual phase focusing crystal, and forward mounted adjustment knobs, down to the beveled emitter shroud. The hilt mimicked Anakin's, but there was a problem. His new hands were too large to duplicate the loose grip Anakin had favored. Right hand wrapped not on the grip, but around the crystal housing cylinder, close to the blade itself. Vader's hands required that the grip be thicker and longer, and the result was an inelegant weapon, verging on ungainly. Another cause of the injury to his left arm. The Sith grew past the use of lightsabers, Sidious had told him.
But we continue to use them, if only to humiliate the Jedi.
Vader yearned for the time when memories of Anakin would fade, like light absorbed by a black hole. Until that happened, his life-sustaining suit would be an ill fit, even if it was well suited to the darkness in his invulnerable heart. Now, on Anakin's lightsaber there was a knob that adjusted the length of the saber blade. This is a feature he replicated on his new Sith saber as well. The lightsaber was equipped with a dual phase function, allowing the blade's length to be manually controlled and altered in combat. After his ascension to Sith Lord, Vader drew his lightsaber not just when facing Jedi, but also against other opponents, even those much weaker and feeble, such as the slaughtering of the tribe of Sand People when he returned to Tatooine. This lightsaber would go on to kill Obi-Wan aboard the Death Star, and then take the hand of Luke in Episode 5 on Bespin. Luke, as we all saw, returned the favor in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, where Vader's lightsaber went tumbling down the reactor's core, along with Sidious. Now, in lore and comics, it has been rumored that the speculated Knights of Ren found Vader's lightsaber, but it's not confirmed, merely hints and rumors. I personally would like to see Kylo retrieve his lightsaber in Episode 8, where he goes to Vader's castle and trains in the Sith temple underneath with Snoke. I think it would be a really cool tie-in to Vader's story arc. Now, hopefully Disney doesn't come up with something new for the story of Vader's lightsaber, but until they do, I'm calling this canon. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5-second sneak peek at Hulk vs. Vader, which will be released in early February. Let me know your thoughts on this video as well as that one coming up, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory. Same time, same place. Thank you so much, my fellow Jedi and Sith, for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you all for the messages that you have been sending into the inbox and my email. I'm answering every single one, however it's taking me a couple days to get through everybody. But don't worry, I'll get to you, I promise. Until then, everyone, remember,
The Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.